Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I will be explaining the powers and abilities of Daredevil. Matthew Murdock, lawyer, avenger, defender, and the protector of Hell's Kitchen. When young Matthew Murdock was a boy, a truck full of chemicals spilled on top of him, taking away his eyesight but giving him superhuman senses and agility and reflexes. During this time, Matt met an old man named Stick, who was a member of the Chaste, the sworn enemy of the evil ninja clan The Hand. Stick taught Matt how to use his radar sense properly, and he trained him into a highly formidable combatant. And he decided to use these powers to become the superhero known as Daredevil, protecting New York City, specifically Hell's Kitchen. So first we'll start with Matt's reflexes. Using his radar sense, he can increase his reflexes to the point where he can deflect bullets with his batons right back at people. And of course, because he's so fast, he can also just dodge bullets. Next up we have Matt's superhuman agility, which he uses to navigate New York City. He can bounce off of flagpoles and jump around buildings. And he of course also uses his agility to his advantage in combat to fight multiple people at once. Now for all of his superhuman senses. All of Matt's senses, besides his sight, have been enhanced to superhuman levels. He was able to pick out Karen Page's voice across an entire city, using his superhuman hearing. He was able to smell someone's blood pressure rising. And with his enhanced sense of touch, he could feel the air density shifting around him. All of his senses put together generate a sixth sense, which is his radar sense, in which he sees the world around him in the form of radar, with sounds bouncing off of things, allowing him to see shape and form. So he can tell the exact measurements of a person with his radar sense and knows exactly where he's going. Now it's time for Matt's skills. Not only has he been trained in multiple forms of combat, but he's also been trained in how to use multiple different weapons. His chosen weapons are his two batons, which he can throw and ricochet off of things with perfect aim. Daredevil can also shoot cables out of his batons, in which he uses to swing around the city like Spider-Man. He can also transform them into a staff. Daredevil knows nerve strikes. As we can see here, he nerve strikes some dogs, rendering them unconscious. He is a master of stealth, and all of his abilities and fighting techniques allow him to take on multiple highly trained people at once. As we can see here, he takes on a whole army of ninjas, although he does have to escape. And once, he fought 107 Yakuza members, all at the same time. Although he didn't win, and it took him multiple days to heal afterwards. So what's cool about Daredevil is that it's not that he's the best fighter in the Marvel Universe. He's kind of like the Rocky Balboa of street heroes. You know, Rocky's whole thing is that he's not exactly the best fighter. It's just that he can take a hit and keep on coming and never gives up. And it's the exact same thing with Daredevil, which fits his character perfectly because his father was a boxer, and his dad's fighting spirit is what inspires Matt to keep on going and to never give up. All of these things are what make Daredevil the quintessential street hero in Marvel Comics, because he has pretty simple, very down-to-earth powers that he uses to protect people in the streets. And he also protects people as a lawyer in court, and tries to make sure that those who are really guilty get accused. And when the justice system fails, he makes his own justice. He has used these skills as a member of the Avengers, and was leader of the Defenders. Well everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.